On the Facebook now.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Cords and all. Here we are. YouTube, for some reason.
Doesn't like us right now?
Yeah, absolutely. Does not like us. I would not worry about that one.
I mean, we could just see what happens with it.
We'll see.
If people join.
Here we go.
Okay.
Sorry about the delay there. Honestly, don't know what exactly was going on there, but we are here now with so much to talk about, so much to do.
So many things.
Thank you for staying with us.
Yeah, your patience is appreciated.
We'll see if people hop on. We'll see if this works. I'm not even sure this will work. So if you're hopping on, please say hello. Say we can see you. We can hear you.
Hey.
I hope it works, because if it doesn't...
And Michelle's calling, so I bet it's not working.
Don't worry about it. We'll turn this one off. We will wait for you. Hello, hello. Can you hear us? Can you see us? I see a lot of hellos, but no confirmation.
Can you
You're on.
hear us?
There we go. It's on. We are actually on I'm on my phone now. So
yeah, that's what the phone.
Yeah, that's what we are accustomed to here. So the messages will be scrolling by really quick tonight. I can say that. Wow, what a June. June is almost gone now, which is insane. We're almost to July. We had a busy June.
Yeah.
Every year, June is like blacked out. We have baseball
every
weekend
yeah.
of the month. We had fun, but the state tournament was this weekend, and now baseball is over, and we are making up for our cruising and our missed opportunities of travel in July.
I know. No cruising in June.
It's crazy.
It's a sad month.
It is crazy, really. But we're going to make up for it. So we're going to talk about that tonight. We have so much to talk about. We hope that you guys have had a good weekend in this busy season of cruising. While we haven't cruised.
Everybody else is cruising.
Everybody else. It is insane. And it's nice to see your pictures on Facebook. It's nice to hear your feedback. And you guys send us emails. You post on our Facebook page of, hey, here's where we've been. Here's what we've done.
Yep. I got an email from Mary, and she said that she went to Barcelona, did a cruise there, and stayed at a great place. She gave me as a suggestion. And she did like an underground tour of Barcelona.
That is cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool. Yeah, we've had a lot of people go to Europe. Amber Conan just got back from Europe. And so the travel season is underway. That is an understatement. I'm going to point out your comments tonight. If you've got a question, if you've got something really to share, my iPhone screen is that big. And comments are going. So if we missed your question, if we missed your comment, ask it again. We will
Someone
do our
else will
best.
probably answer it before we get to it.
We're going to try to. We're sideways on Facebook because Facebook is vertical.
It doesn't allow you to go sideways.
Facebook is vertical. Yep.
We're trying some different things today, okay?
And so, let's get started because we're already late anyway, and there's so much to talk about. So it's crazy how busy things are in June. And how you're go.
All the time.
You're going 3 nights a week in practice, and all of a sudden it's over. It ends. And that's what happened yesterday. We are turning the page in our book. We leave in 72 hours.
I know. Derek came in. I was in the shower, and Derek's like, hey, we got to start packing our bags pretty soon. I'm like, okay, I can do that in a little bit. Right now, it's not the right time.
Yeah. Assistance for people with mobility issues. We will absolutely check on that at Celebration Key. That is part of this big adventure we're about to go on. Yep. The first one's at Celebration Key. But yeah, Amanda was like, we have got to pack our bags. We leave July the 3rd.
Yep.
Which is Thursday.
We are going to spend the 4th of July on the beach there.
Yes. Yeah,
so
we're excited about that.
Going
to one of my favorite beach bars.
Y'all, he has not stopped talking about this. This sandbar beach in Cocoa Beach.
Yep. We've been there before. It was pre-pandemic. We've been there a couple times actually and really enjoyed it. There are a million beach bars, I know that. Yep. But this is a neat little place. Dollar bills on the wall, drink specials, food specials. The floors are sandy. You can go outside. There's live music every single night, and it really is just the vibe that I go for. So I'm excited about July the 3rd getting there and the 4th spending time there. We will be live at Celebration Key. We'll talk about that.
Ooh.
Some special news.
First to see.
Exactly. July 4th on the beach, fireworks galore. I think there's a rocket launch. Either July 3rd or 4th, which...
I think
that's fitting.
I was thinking it was when we get on the ship, because I was thinking it was going to be...
Don't think so.
No.
But
no.
July 3rd or 4th. is when I think it is.
How cool would it be to be floating up above, like in space, with the fireworks going off? Have you ever been like in a plane with the fireworks going off?
I don't know.
That'd be pretty cool.
I
mean, I'm just saying that'd be pretty cool.
It would be cool. Be really cool. But we've got a lot of different experiences planned, and you guys have really enjoyed some of our experiences the last year. We've done our best to travel the world, travel with different cruise lines, provide you some different content, and we're going to have all of that. So one thing, I'll raise my hand, I say, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
MSC
Everyone
World
recording.
America Ship Tour is still not out yet.
Oh, no.
Hopefully, the 30 hours I will get back from not coaching baseball a week will let me finish that for you guys. And Amanda's help taking over travel agency stuff. I don't
Email me.
Yes, she's
Yep.
knocking out email. She's the one a lot of times answering calls and texts and things like that.
Yeah.
But I'll finish that. I also have a really cool vlog to put out about our trip to Las Vegas, to the Sphere, and the Dominican Republic. I'm probably going to make that one big super vlog.
Okay.
Probably 50 minutes.
Oh, dear.
Well, we were gone 96 hours.
Oh, it was quick.
It was insane. So that's going to be fun. Something different for you guys as well. An all-inclusive experience that we'll share with you. Of course, we've got the Norwegian Aqua coming up, which is Amanda like.
Oh, I don't know. I'm excited.
I don't know if I've seen Amanda, and I'm dead serious about this. I don't know if I've seen Amanda so excited for a cruise in years.
I feel like that's fair. Like, I've kind of gotten to the point where it's just like, okay, just tell me when and where, and I'll pack my bag. And this ship, I'm excited about. It's got a huge spa, which I'm loving.
Thermal suites.
Yes. And then we watched the, tour of the whole ship. The color, like, it looks so elegant and clean, pristine.
Yes.
So I'm excited about it. I'm going to try that. I normally don't do the water slides. I'm going to try the Aqua Coaster.
Yes, Aqua Slide Coaster. That is free. We've had a lot of people say,
free.
Derek, that looks good, but Norwegian nickels and dimes, we know that. How much is the slide coaster? It's free.
I don't really feel like Norwegian nickels and dimes as much if you have their more at sea package.
Yeah, I agree with that. Most definitely.
Yeah, then you've already paid for your drinks and all the extra stuff.
That's right.
So.
This is probably the most excited you've been about a cruise since the pandemic.
I would agree.
Really, she's
and
she's
it's an us cruise.
That's true.
Mike and Michelle are going. Matt and Kimberly are going. So we'll have some adult time, not just going to the water park with the kids.
We've been on for 8 minutes. Somebody asked. YouTube, for some reason, desktop version was not working. We are on my phone. So again,
so that's also why it looks a little.
Can you explain how the one-time status match works with Virgin MSC? Yeah, we've had a lot of questions on status match, and there's a form you fill out. I can provide you that e-form. Usually hear back 24 to 48 hours later. And MSC does have a status match, but it is not necessarily.
It doesn't match equal
like
to equal.
diamond or something.
It matches up to their gold status, which is still pretty good. You get like a 5% discount off your cruise.
Yeah,
so
onboard credit.
I'll take it.
As well. So yeah, we can help you with that. I don't know how many people we have sent that way since the big news of the Carnival Rewards program.
Yeah, but if you Google like MSC Rewards status match or something like that, it'll be like the first link that pops up.
Yes.
So.
Yep. Thank you, everyone. We've got almost 150 people here. 34 likes.
Y'all.
I know some of you watch us on our TV. If you don't mind, go to YouTube really quick. Like the video. This will put this thing out there in front of everybody. And we have a lot to talk about. Trust me. We've got so much
and I also added it on Facebook when Derek was having all these issues.
Yeah.
I know we're only at 17 people, but we love Daniel for being here. Thank you. Thank you, Betty.
That's right. Yes, several of you have finally found us. We are on our phone. So again,
We're
the
here.
comments are so small, and I'm going to miss a lot of them.
Oh, it's fine.
So Norwegian Aqua, so excited about it. Matt and Kim are there. Mike and Michelle are there.
Matt and Mike, I think, have already packed their bags, and they're probably already down there waiting on their cruise.
I think they're there.
They're there.
I feel bad because we do have a group chat. And I am, like, you talk about a horrible group chat person.
I make up for it.
I am so bad.
I am an excellent group chat person.
Do you guys like group chat?
I have some very witty comments I throw in there every now and then.
Listen, I'm going to have to go back and read because I'm probably getting made fun of. Okay, they could say, Derek, if you see this, we will give you $10,000. And guess what? I hadn't seen it.
Slacker.
Coaching youth baseball.
Hey,
it's all about the boys.
When he's on that cruise ship, though, that phone, he's going to put it to the side for a little bit.
Barb, there's not a limit to sell once you status match. Once you sign up, it's a 2-year, I should say. Even with MSC, they have that 2-year, cruise it or lose it type of policy.
Fair enough.
Do I think Carnival really cares that they're using customers? I'll say this. I had a point in one of my videos this week. I was thinking about this, and it really was after the Carnival Corporation earnings call.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how packed the ships are.
Oh,
and they're talking about how much money is being spent on board. And I thought, you know what? If a Carnival ship holds 5,000 people.
And it's selling out.
And there's 7,000 people that want to go on the ship. It only holds 5. Do they care?
If they lost.
What, 5,000 get on board the ship? Do they care if it's the most loyal people? Do they care if it's new cruisers?
They might want those new cruisers, get them hooked.
Well, there's a whole conspiracy theory about that too.
I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory or just business. They're in it for the bottom line.
New cruisers traditionally spend more than return cruisers. I'll say that.
Okay.
But yeah, do they care? That's a great question. I will say this. You guys know the rewards program has been wild.
A hot topic.
And it has it's consumed a lot of the social media. Steve, thank you so much.
Thanks, Steve.
For that super
Even though
chat.
we were late getting here,
that.
we appreciate
I have
you.
a box full. I didn't even tell Amanda I was bringing this downstairs.
Yeah, I kind of wondered what the box was
I
doing on the
posted a
table.
short, I posted some of these things, and I haven't got to open the things yet. But we have purchased all kinds of new equipment that we're bringing on this journey with us. I'll share it with you here in just a second. Anyway, Carnival Rewards program, yes, has been insane. The amount of feedback that's been shared on social media, the amount of text messages, emails, and hours we have spent on the phone just listening to you.
Oh yeah.
We can't do anything about it besides pass on the word.
Yeah.
But so many of you have been upset. You're looking for ways to share that you're upset, and I think we have gotten back to just about everybody.
Yeah.
People, literally, emails or texts, hey, I just want to talk about Carnival Rewards. I'm like, okay, let's talk about it. And so lots of opinions. Keep on sharing what you believe, what you think.
And if you call into Carnival now, they have like an automated system, and part of it says,
guess what?
If you're calling about Carnival Rewards program, press 1. So if you want to leave your feedback for Carnival, you can.
It is wild.
Yep.
Do I think changes are coming to it? Yes, I do.
I don't.
Are they scrapping the whole thing?
No.
They're not going to scrap the whole thing.
No, it's a moneymaker. They're not going to
scrap it. They're not going to. I think there will be some changes. I don't know how big they will be.
I don't know.
Keep sharing. Post survey comments, all of it. I'm turning diamond this cruise this month in July. We'll talk about that here in a second. But we still get lots of those questions about Carnival Rewards. Amanda, I'll say this. I'm working on this. Amanda sent me a text and said, hey, I need you to make a quick video on 3 positives on the Carnival Rewards program. And Amanda, what did I text you back?
I said, everybody's been posting all this negative stuff. We need 3 positives of this rewards program so that people can kind of see, okay, maybe it's not so bad. There's 3 positive things. Well, he said, I don't know if I can find 3 positive things.
If you want me to fake it or something, okay. But I'm not, you guys know me. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I thought it would be a good video because everybody's saying all these negative things.
Positive number 1. Whenever I get downtime, okay, I'm sitting on the pot and I'm scrolling through my phone.
You get to read the comments.
I get to read. Is that that's one positive, I guess. Let's look at all this on social media.
Okay, a positive would be if you do use your Carnival MasterCard already.
Yes.
You're going to get points now that you can use for your cruising.
Yep.
So that's a positive.
Yeah, there are. We'll see what happens with it. It's nice, for those who use their MasterCard.
Yeah, if you're already using it, it's like, oh, great. I just keep using it,
or
and I'll get some more points.
If you spend a ton of money on board, we have clients that go to the FE store and buy $4,000 of jewelry and buy $3,000
or the
of purses.
art or whatever it might be.
Yeah, you spend $10,000 a cruise on board, then you're getting these points where you can go buy a $2,000 pina colada. And I'm not lying, the pina colada is $2,000.
Sorry.
And so, some of you can't get the card. And it's especially Canadians and those who live out of the country.
That's true, yeah.
We've had a lot of people say, hey, I can't get the card, or I'm on Social Security, or it's hard for me to be approved for a card. I've got the card, I don't use the card. I don't even know if we still have it. We did have it at one point.
I don't know.
We're big American Express people. So, still so much to talk about there, most definitely. And I will say this, and I will commit to you this. We're going to see a lot of Carnival's executive leadership team this month, and I say this month, July. June is done, right? And we're going to share some of we've got a whole notebook of things written down and comments written down. And so we're going to share some of those things with leadership. And hopefully they ask the question to us before we ask it to them. Mike, the exchange rate, there is a website online where it shows you, like, here are some things you can get for under 2,000 points or under 5,000 or under 10,000 points. So you might take a look at that. So, yes, good evening. Hello, Z.
Hey, Z.
Let's finish going through this trip here because I really want you guys to understand what our July looks like. I hope that you get excited about it.
Maybe I'll learn something here when you go through the calendar.
Norwegian Aqua, again, with friends. We are going to Tortola. I'm excited about that.
Yes.
We're going to St. Thomas, but we're leaving St. Thomas, as beautiful as St. Thomas is.
Yeah.
We're going to St. John's. Never been there, and we're excited about that. Going to Norwegian's private island. We're excited about that.
Yes, yeah.
We've got...
then next week.
Not a cabana there, but
like a private villa type thing?
Villa, that's what it is, which will be fun. And then we have one more stop, maybe Dominican Republic.
Yes,
which is where we're just at. And so, Daryl Dean, hello.
Daryl Dean.
But we're excited about a week without kids, July the 5th through the 12th. Now, here's the crazy thing. And call us crazy, you have permission to do it, or you have permission to say...
That's a great idea.
Great idea.
Well, why didn't I do that?
July 5th through 12th is us. July the 11th, my sister is flying the boys down. And she'll stay the night there in Port Canaveral. July 12th, we get back, and we get the kids, and we are hopping on board the Carnival Vista. My sister's flying home. She doesn't have time off. I offered... Yeah. So many people said, you should have brought her along. She doesn't have time off.
She's flying the boys in.
She's flying them home.
Hop on a ship with us. The Carnival Vista.
Which is crazy because we have cruised on that ship like 6 or 8 times.
Well, we really got lucky on that one. It just kind of corresponded really well with what we were already doing. And it's the first cruise to Celebration Key. So, of course, we wanted to be on that. So it just was perfect timing for us. It was like, we got to do it. We'll get the kids there somehow.
Yep. Going to Aruba to be our first time in Aruba where we're not staying late. Usually we stay till 9 or 10 p.m. there. We're not staying late this time. Our late stop is on Bonaire. And I've got, in Aruba, we're going on a snorkel and Jolly Pirate type of excursion. It is highly recommended. And then in Bonaire, that is our late stop until 10 p.m. And I've got a treat to share with you. We are booking something even today that's going to be a lot of fun with a company that has really high reviews and
always read the reviews.
Yep, everything good there.
Yeah, I was trying to get the comments on here so you didn't have to.
I got you.
Have them scroll by.
But I think we're gonna go snorkel 2 different places. We're gonna go to 2 beaches. We're gonna have a sunset on the water with a company that is highly rated, and I cannot wait
the pictures
to share.
Look really good.
It's going to be really cool. So we have that to share with you. And then on a Saturday, we will be at Celebration Key, July the 19th. July the 19th at Celebration Key.
Yes, I post that on Facebook too so that everybody could know, hey, tune in this day because it's coming.
We're really excited. I've got the live out there already. And again, I mentioned this, but this one for real, you're going to want. Be sure you're subscribed. Ring the bell to receive notifications because you know how it goes. We're supposed to get there at 8 a.m. Eastern time. It could be a little bit earlier than that, a little bit later than that, but I will go live as we're walking off the ship and give you an immediate tour. So Amanda's with me. The boys are with me. Y'all are probably going
to... Oh, yeah, we're leaving him. We're going to the pool.
They're going to find somewhere to stay for the day. But I will, for the first 30 minutes, 45 minutes,
however long you want.
We'll walk around. because so many of you have asked us, can you check this out? Can you go check on that? There are some, if you have not looked at the excursions, there's everything from pay $20 for a pool noodle.
Y'all, we got to pause there. $20 for a pool noodle rental.
Rental, you don't get to keep that thing.
Y'all, a pool noodle's like $2 at the Dollar General.
Styrofoam, right? I mean,
Styrofoam. It's not a fancy pool noodle here.
And then water slides, we figured out, we've been under the impression they were going to be free for kids.
Oh, okay.
They're $15. Unlimited rides, which...
Okay, that's not awful.
Let me tell you this.
Compared to Royal, that's cheap.
We're going on the Star of the Seas to their private island Perfect Day. We're paying almost $400 for the water park.
Yeah.
So, yes. But I'm going to walk around. There's villas and all kinds of overwater bungalows. And some of these places, if you haven't looked, they hold 8 people, 10 people, but they're $1,500, $1,800.
Yeah.
They have a slide that goes into the water.
I mean, it looks
And
really
you wanna see
cool.
it. Yeah, you guys want to see it, so I will do my best to make my way around.
Just sneak in those private areas.
Well, I'm working on credentialing
Okay.
with Carnival, trying to say, hey,
I just want to
here's
see
what we
everything.
got.
I'm not going to go down the water slide at the villa.
I'm going down the water slide.
With the big selfie stick.
We're about to get to that here in just a second. My Island Time swag should be in the comments section. First time I've seen you in maybe a hat a long time. We were talking about that whenever all the YouTube stuff.
Yeah. He stopped wearing the hats for a little while for the shows. Just to, I don't know, change things up.
Honestly, we would be on cruises, and I don't wear a hat all the time. But we would go on cruises, and I would not be wearing a hat, and people would be like, I thought that was you. I've seen you like 4 times in 2 days. But you didn't have a hat on. So I was like, there's no way.
So it's got to get people used to
now I do,
with the hat and without the hat.
Yep. And honestly, I came in quick. We went to purchase fireworks with the boys.
They came back with a huge bag of fireworks.
We're about to blow it all up.
The trees better watch out.
We're not here for the 4th, right?
Now,
so
Derek did get a small fire going in the backyard
last year
by accident with a firework.
It's all for the kids.
Tipped over.
All for the kids. But yeah, we went and purchased fireworks. We went and got a snow cone, and by the time I got back, it was like time to go live.
I said, Derek,
but I am wearing Jeremy and Jackie.
Yeah.
Java Custom Homes.
Jackie's hat.
Jeremy gave me this hat, and it's a fellow Islander. So.
Yep. Someone asked about the poop cruise. We mentioned that earlier, but I don't think we were even live.
No, we were.
Okay.
We were.
Yes, we did watch the poop cruise train wreck.
Let me show you. Show you some of my new stuff.
In his goodie bag.
Oh, I can't wait. I had
and it was convenient. It all came in one big box.
Fall through.
I got it. Calm down. It all came in one big box, and the kids were like, "What's in there?" He's like, "Oh no, this one's for me."
It is.
So.
Again, I've always from day one, what are the chances of getting a room assignment with our guaranteed room on embarkation day on the 12th? You usually will have your assignment before embarkation day. But I'll say this, well, for 2 people, there are some cabins. For 4 people, there are not. You should get it close. You should get it pretty soon. I've always believed in investing in good audio and video equipment. I've tried to do it since day one, although those early days, again, I'm not sure what people watched. Since then, no lie, I don't know how much money I've spent in gear. And
I don't want to know.
Well, it's every gadget, every trinket I've had. But really, I want to capture things as I see them. I want to make them well for you to enjoy, for you to say, should we take that trip? Should we book that excursion? And you guys help support us in that. Your super chats do a ton, your viewership. And so I got a new toy. Will you get up the X5?
Hang on. Yes,
first?
I will. Okay, fine.
So this is the camera I've been longing for.
Oh, he's been wanting it. And I'm like, I don't know, Derek. I don't know if we'll use it. So he's like, let's get it. Try it out. If we don't end up using it, we can return it.
Yep.
But he has high hopes for this camera here.
Insta360 X5. It's been out a couple of months. This is the one on the selfie stick that it is. It's invisible.
Yes, it says invisible selfie stick. So it will somehow magically crop the selfie stick out. So it comes with a selfie stick.
Yeah.
That is,
2 or 3 feet.
2-3 feet, decent size. Well, Derek's like, I don't know about that.
Introducing
Everything's bigger in Texas, they say.
Introducing the world's...
Oh gosh, you're gonna stab me with it.
Largest... I'm out of room on this side. It's still going.
It's 10 foot. Okay, they can't
10.
even see it all. Why does it matter if you open it all the way up?
World's largest...
Oh, Beckett said, I'll help you open it up.
Beckett thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
And so this camera shoots in 360 degrees, in front of me, beside me, behind me.
Yeah.
And it will be on this 10-foot selfie stick.
I'm glad I got 10-foot ceilings over here.
As I walk. And you're probably thinking that's not going to be very stable because that's what I have said. William has the X3. Do you like it? Almost got the X3.
Okay, so is it stable?
I looked up content and it is.
Okay.
And it's got the technology.
It's got some sort of stabilizer on there?
It is, well, no, just the camera itself. It's AI.
Hey, by the way.
They will allow that big of a selfie stick
Hey,
on the ship.
I like your stick.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Super excited about that.
So yeah, he's got 2 selfie sticks. He's got to protect it. So he got the lens cover.
Oh yeah.
And then we had to get a whole case for this puppy. Actually, I think this is for your DJI
Yes,
gimbal.
Osmo. My other
Memory
gadget.
cards.
You never can have enough memory. Don't lose your memory. Don't lose your memory.
Oh gosh, I need a memory card for my own brain. Yeah, plug that in there. Yeah. And then he's got the screen protector for it.
And let me share this about memory cards. I didn't know it till recently.
Oh gosh.
Used to buy the cheapest one. Love my selfie stick, which is 40. It matters because some cards are designed differently than others, and if you're trying to shoot in 4K,
it might not have the capacity to hold the 4K.
8K.
Don't even know
What
if
does
that's
that
a
mean?
thing. Don't know if 8K is the thing.
Oh, it is a thing. Now listen, if you tell me what it is, I cannot tell you what it is.
It says 8K.
10-foot selfie stick, by the way. 8K 360 video, and it's waterproof. So as I go down these slides and I jump in the water, which I oftentimes do.
Yep.
And one time in Aruba, I jumped in a school of fish. Remember
Hey,
that?
you can jump in the water. We're doing the Jolly Pirate boat in Aruba. He can jump in with the stick.
We're doing it.
Okay.
Anyway, make sure when you're buying your memory cards that you're getting the Extreme Pro version that can. You might be shooting in 8K, but the card capabilities can only capture in 1080p.
This thing has all the protectors on it. I think this is for your gimbal. No? This is for your new camera. I don't know, y'all. Look, it comes with all these little protectors.
This is the first time she's seen it. Why did I bring this down here?
I know, right? Like, good Lord. Does Amazon have anything left to sell after you bought all this?
I was happy with all this.
And another memory card. We're having to talk about this after the show.
Memory. It was buy one, get one for the same price.
Is this a computer case?
That is a case for something.
It's for that new camera and all the gadgets you got with it.
And I need a drone case too.
No, you have a drone case.
Do I?
I think so. No, you don't.
So.
Oh my God. How are you? You're gonna have a suitcase for all of your gadgets.
Yeah, I'll carry a big backpack. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, I can't, y'all.
A lot going on.
I'm dead.
But hopefully you can see the way this is setting up. Norwegian Aqua.
You're gonna go? Are you gonna go down the water slide with your little?
Yeah.
stick?
And I can't wait to hold it out over the water. They're gonna get mad at me probably. Like.
Yeah. The
It's no
sensors
items,
are gonna go
no
off.
items overboard. I'm nothing
Yeah.
overboard.
Sensors are going off.
There'll probably be a video there. Here we go.
Hey, I'll record if you get put in the brig.
It's setting up to be a great trip, really.
Yep.
2 different cruise lines, one of the newest cruise ships in the world, the newest private island experience with Celebration Key, July 19th. Again, Be sure that you're subscribed and ring that bell.
Yeehaw 101. Welcome to the Islanders Club.
There we go. And I do need a new backpack for sure. And Will has a whole suitcase.
Y'all, do not give him more ideas for what to buy.
Is Amazon open?
He doesn't need ideas.
Oh my goodness.
I cannot.
Yeah, gift cards, Stephen, have been a problem. I have some, so I will see firsthand. $500 a day is what they said. The 10-foot selfie stick are waterproof.
Okay.
I would need to look that up.
Well, I mean,
Mike and Tracy.
Is it waterproof? Is that the question?
They have some great. They are, but will not keep out the water once they take it in.
Oh, yeah. So you got to kind of drain it out kind of thing.
Yeah. I am very excited.
He is. He's excited for his new gadgets.
But that's not all. I always
Well,
want to do that.
one thing before we move on is he's gonna have to learn how to use this new fancy camera.
I was supposed to do that today. As as William says, reading the instructions. I was supposed to do that today.
He's gonna have to watch some YouTube videos on how to work it, how to make it like best for outdoor, indoor, all that kind of stuff.
So those are our July adventures, but they don't stop there. So August 2nd, you may remember in May we had to cancel the Venezia.
Didn't work out good with our scheduling.
Well, there was a change in those too many changes.
Yeah.
So we moved it to August the 2nd on the Jubilee.
Yep.
We've been on the Jubilee
a few times.
5 or 6.
Actually, they think that I work there now. They just assume that I'm an employee. They start telling me their drink orders.
You work at the spa,
probably. Oh, I work at the spa.
Probably. Those hot stones are going to be 210 degrees, okay?
No, I don't do the hot stone. I just do the Swedish. Just get in there.
I'm just saying, if you're massaging me, you're going to burn me with one of those things. But we are on the Jubilee August the 2nd through the 9th. It will be a lot of fun to see our friend Kendall Fire. She gets married in the fall. She's on the Jubilee. This is her last contract there before her wedding.
Will we see Kendall Fire while we're aboard in August?
Yeah, she's there. Okay. It's her last one before she has her wedding, and she's not on the schedule like for the next year. That's out. Of course, schedules can change. We all know that.
That's true.
But it will be fun.
I want to put it out there, her and Joey
Be great.
cruise directors.
Be great. But from a business perspective, you're paying 2 people to do a job that one person's always done.
I mean, you could probably work out the money sitch of it all.
Well, if it brings you in money,
like if you say, hey, we'll hire you both to stay on this ship together, but we're gonna have to bump your salaries down a little bit. Like that's a pretty good deal.
They might do it. So we've got the Jubilee, and of course, we'll capture and have vlog. We have vlogs for every trip. How am I gonna
vlogging?
I don't know how we're gonna even get all that out. Someone posted earlier, Derek. You capture great stuff. Don't worry about the editing. Just put the raw video up there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, you got to edit. Otherwise, it doesn't look professional.
Rick may have a price drop, too. We're going to check those price drops tomorrow.
Price drops.
So Will should be required to come back. What's that say?
I don't know.
Again, I'm on my phone tonight to come back after the year's up. She's not required to come back. Her contract ends.
There you go.
Again, I'm not speculating anything. I'm just saying
right now she's not on there.
What the schedule
she might be later. She's not right now.
So we'll see. I hope she's there. Trust me. Believe you me. And yeah. So
Derek's favorite game. What color dress will Kendall Fire wear today?
We've never played that game, but if you want to play it on August the 2nd, we'll play it. It'll be fun. What excursion has a pirate ship in Aruba? We can send it to you, Steve.
It's called Jolly Pirate.
Jolly Pirate, and it's not the operator we usually go with, but again, we're usually in Aruba at night. We usually go on a sunset sail, and the company is amazing, but we're not there for
this one's more kid-friendly for
open bar,
us. Yeah.
All-inclusive.
It's
has a
both
swing.
Kid and adult friendly.
Yeah, has a swing that you can literally sit on, swing, get out there, and fall off into the water.
I'm probably going to pass on that one.
I probably will too.
No, you have to do it with your new camera. Now I can get him to be very adventurous because I can be like, hey, we need it for the footage. Remember that fancy camera you bought?
Yeah, and then I give it to someone that's going down there and they can bring it back to me.
Oh my gosh. So whenever there's a random person swinging and jumping into the water on the video.
That's what it is.
You know why. He was too scared to do it.
The Jubilee is not the end of the summer either. You may remember it's been probably 4 weeks ago, maybe, Royal Caribbean sent us an invite to join them August the 13th on board. It's on 13th or 16th. On board the Star of the Seas. So we are really ecstatic about that. They specifically said no kids. We want to bring the kids, but we are booked on there with the kids in November of this year. But we will be, what's crazy with Royal is that Star of the Seas inaugural and preview cruise is not, it's changed a million times. But as of now, and I'm confident there's no more changes, we are the first ones on there. They invited us to that first sailing, which is only, don't even call them a preview sailing. It's a pre-preview sailing. Pre. It's the previews before the movie begins. I don't even know. But it's the commercials before the previews before the movie begins.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
They're not even gonna be ready for us.
Yeah. Do all cruise lines adjust for price drops or just certain ones? A great question there. in one way or another, all cruise lines do, but it matters on the cruise rate that you book. So like with Carnival, for example, they're the most known for it. The early saver rate, that gives you that price protection. If you book a casino promotion, that gives you price protection. But they do have some rate codes as well.
Yeah.
That you're locked. Locked in.
Oh, those casino rates, those are hard to change.
And they're not bad to change.
Well, if you have to change ships or anything, but yes.
One thing, rates,
Princess, they do not make they do not guarantee price drops after final payment.
Yeah.
So I kind of ran into a bit of an issue with that.
That is a good point. Final payment it's tricky because most cruise lines, if you have a price drop before final payment, they just take it off of what you owe.
Yeah.
Right? After final payment, they will put it on as onboard credit. But then some cruise lines will say, no. If it goes down after, we don't do it. But
yeah, sometimes that money's already been distributed wherever it's supposed to go, and so it's kind of hard for them to get it back. So after final payment, it does get a little tricky.
Yeah, it can for sure.
Yep.
We've dealt with all of them, and we do every day. I've lost the code for the MSC parking in November.
Oh, dear.
Which, speaking of...
I don't remember it off the top of my head, or I would give it to you. You'll have to email me.
I haven't passed this by Amanda yet, but I was thinking when I was sitting in the car wash...
Any sentence that says, I was thinking...
I know.
I told you not to do that anymore.
The 2 minutes, when I go through... We have one of those, I guess, automated car wash deals. I sat there for 2 minutes. I get so much done.
How do you?
Because I'd steal for a couple of minutes.
Whatever, your phone's going.
And I'm thinking, we probably need to schedule a MSC group cruise call for Wednesday before we leave. Because if not, it's going to be July the 20th.
Wednesday's pushing it because we leave
Thursday at noon.
Oh, I thought we left Wednesday at noon.
Thursday at noon.
Oh.
So,
see, I don't even know y'all.
Yes.
This is why I have my travel planner.
Yeah, for sure. Amanda's a travel agent, but I'm her travel agent.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So I think we're going to send out a meeting. There's a couple new things to share. Of course, we usually wait till we have something. We don't want to send out an email for 300 people's time when there's really not much to update. But there are some things to share and some refreshers. So we'll probably send that out. You'll see that invite, maybe even, well, not tonight. It's going to be 8 o'clock. Tomorrow. For Wednesday, the meeting will be recorded as well, and we'll
send it all out.
Yeah, we'll get it on out there.
So if you have questions like what's the parking code, that'd be a good time to ask.
That's right.
So there you go.
And we'll be able to post it. So, but we better do that because we'll be gone till July the 20th. So, another kind of been interesting. A lot of questions about this, and this is maybe a little preview of something that could happen next November.
Ooh.
Living on sponge cake.
Oh, you think that's going to happen?
Watching the sun bake. All of you parrot heads covered in oil. I would keep on, but YouTube's going to slap me in the face.
It wasn't close enough to the original.
They were probably right about that. Margaritaville at sea. This has been teased and hinted and leaked and retracted. And
I can't figure out if it's actually happening or not.
I think it's happening.
Okay.
Next November, I think Margaritaville at sea will be cruising out of Galveston, Texas. And if so... I think we will have a group cruise. You have asked for it, and that's what people saw. Like, Derek, can you please do it?
Yeah, we're going to do it, y'all.
We were looking for another group cruise next November anyway, if it's confirmed, which it sounds like it will be for the week after Thanksgiving, which is the cheapest week of the year to cruise. That's why we're going on the Star of the Seas the week after Thanksgiving. Yeah. It is the cheapest week to cruise.
Yeah, Rick Wade, he said, it's going to be selling from Galveston. And he's the Galveston man.
I would say 10 or 12 days ago, he said it.
He's
the Galveston man. I think it was maybe, it got out there before Margaritaville wanted to get out there, but it's out there now, really. We'll probably have a group cruise there. The only thing that holds us back about Margaritaville at sea is Amanda right now.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you, Randy. Amanda is managing a group cruise for some of our clients, a lot of friends and things like that. It's on a Margaritaville at sea cruise ship. They're so new and immature that they don't have an online portal that we can access. Yeah. We can't make your bookings. Every booking Amanda has had to make for this group, she calls it in. Here's the first name. Here's the last name.
They've been good to work with me, but they've made little mistakes because I'm calling it in over the phone. So I've got a name that's spelled with an S instead of an F. And then I got to call in to make... So Anyway, and their hold times on their bookings are 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
If you want to hold a cruise, you got 30 minutes.
So it's been, it's been some getting used to, but I think we're going to still make it work.
We're going to see because
I got some ideas to make it work.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
I would love to do it. First off, it's another cruise line. Second off, I'm a parrot head. I love Jimmy Buffett. I love Land Shark, his beer. I love a cheeseburger in paradise. And so we're going to try to make it happen. You guys, you've really enjoyed this MSC cruise experience. And it's crazy to see we have 150 cabins. But we will try to make it happen.
And we still do have cabins on that MSC cruise. But, I mean, come August 11th, those things are going to be gone. Because that's final payment day.
And we still have the original price.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to cut that off at final payment.
It is insane that and thank you, MSC. Hopefully you're not watching.
Margaritaville, I think they'll hold the price for like a month after we create the group. So
it will be much more difficult. But we're looking at that. We'll see what happens there.
I think we'd have a lot of interest. That'd be a fun new ship to try out.
Yeah. What's interior MSC for 2 people? Stephen, you can get it for
is it 14?
1,100 total for 2.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's cheaper than I thought.
That's a guarantee, right? You don't get to choose your room.
We are out of guarantees though. We might have one guarantee left. If you want the guarantee interior, you better
1,100. Choose your room at maybe 1250, but that's the total for 2 for a 7-day.
I had one guarantee interior cancel the other day, and so I think I have one open now.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of people already saying, "Hey, if you're Margaritaville,
way to go on Margaritaville."
So we're looking at it, and again, as I started with, that may be a preview of something to come. I'll leave it at that. A lot of logistics with group cruises. Tony and Jenny from Loudly to Loca, I love them to death. Tony is so good. I've seen him and met him so many times, and he's got a heart of gold. I always wondered why. They did a lot of group cruises and they stopped. For a long time, and I always wondered, like, why would you stop that? And they're slowly coming back. But logistically, they are tough.
You want to provide people with a good experience, and you want to get them like shirts and goodie bags and events and
group excursions. And
so it gets to be a lot if you're doing like a big group cruise like we're talking about now. People do like family group cruises, and that's more to get like the discount on the pricing and that kind of thing. But the big group cruises that we're talking about, they're a good time. I mean, we've met a lot of good people on a group cruise.
Our best friends, for sure. And we've got several coming up. I'll list them. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on them tonight, but we do have the MSC group cruise in November the 9th. We have New Year's on the Carnival Dream going to Celebration Key. Amanda calls us the Key Cruise. We may have some gifts related around.
All about a key.
Keys. Key West, we love.
Celebration
Key, Half Moon Key, and
something with a K. Is it
Nassau?
That's
what it is. That's the one out.
Nassau K. Nassau Key.
Sure. And then next year we've got Alaska in May. Which is we have a good probably 10 cabins there, 12. Small group, but it will be great.
Amber
on the
and Patrick
brand
have
new Star.
Star Princess. That's a nice ship. Amber and Patrick have one in March that they're doing on the Norwegian Viva.
Out of
Viva.
Galveston. And then we've got, I guess, next New Year's, Patrick's 40th birthday. Again, we'll have another one added. More group
we'll have a
news coming
after Thanksgiving cruise kind of thing.
Alaska, yes, is it's the Star Princess, the brand new ship. The Sun Princess's sister, which we've been on. You can see videos there. And to put it into context, if you cruise Carnival and their XL class ships, Princess is owned by Carnival Corporation, and it is an XL class ship size, 180,000 gross tons, but instead of 6,500 people, there's 4,600 people.
Less crowded.
More public space. And to get a ship like that, because usually I love the cruise lines, but they usually send their older ships to Alaska.
I mean,
they're smaller, sometimes smaller ships, but this will be.
It'll be a nice cruise.
So cool. Round trip from Seattle. And Amanda still has some cabins left with like heavily discounted pricing. Not many, I will say this.
No, not many at all.
But something like the cabins she has left are $1,000 off the public price.
Oh, that is true.
And so literally save you $1,000 off of
Yeah.
going to Princess's website. So
Let me know.
can't wait for the star.
The New Year's cruise does not go to Celebration Key, right?
It does.
Oh, it does. Oh, looky there. It
Yeah.
does.
Nassau, Half Moon.
I told y'all he's my travel agent.
Yeah. Celebration Key.
Yeah, someone asked
West.
if the New Year's cruise goes to
It
Celebration
does.
Key.
And it's on the Dream. Been on her several times, but
Yeah.
really we picked. Well, I love the Dream.
We
but
did have some people that were kind of like, I don't want to do the Dream, but the itinerary is really good.
Well, that was us. We've
Yeah.
done group cruises on Jubilee, and I love her.
Yeah.
But it's the same itinerary. We wanted a different.
Yeah, I literally had this same conversation with the guy last week. He was wanting either the Jubilee or the Dream. And I told him, you're basically coming down to, are you cruising for the ship or are you cruising for the itinerary?
Yep.
So,
That's right.
there you go.
Wow, January the 1st. What a way to bring in the new year.
Okay.
Being at Celebration Key, that will be a lot of fun. It is the top of the hour, and there are two boys here waiting for fireworks. And they've been good the entire time.
They have,
We may see if Beckett and Jax want to say hello really quick.
Beck, you want to talk on the live?
They have been good too. They know that we are cruising 1 week without them. They're growing up so much. Used to it was.
I think that Jackson's probably asleep.
He is.
Is he asleep? I told you.
We may wait on fireworks.
What have you
so.
been playing with?
My cars.
Talk loud.
I've been playing with my NASCARs and my tablet because they said I can't play it too much.
Can't be on the tablet too
loud.
much.
Yes.
yeah.
Jennifer would love to have you.
So Beckett's going on.
Mike said my buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Going on the Vista.
Yeah.
What
Beckett's
do
going
you
on
like
Vista.
about the Vista? You've been on it before.
Do you remember?
I like the Twister.
Ooh, the water
Water
slide.
Are you going to hold this camera while you go down?
Oh, yeah. What do you think of Dad's 10-foot selfie stick? Is that a little bit ridiculous?
He shouldn't go down the slides with it because
It'll get stuck around
Michelle
the
said
corner.
hello.
Yeah. Michelle and Mike said hi.
That's right. It's he's a little cruiser for sure.
Oh, yeah. He's gotten to the point where we trust him enough that if he wants to go back to the room to grab something, we would be like, okay, we're going to stay right here. You go down the elevator, go to our cabin, and come right back.
He knows it. He can navigate.
Yeah, he can do it. Yeah. Yeah, Steve and Linda are going to be on this cruise. They said hi to you.
That's right.
And then Matt and Kimberly are going to be on here, and they're bringing their nephew who is 6 years old. So Jackson will have a buddy.
That's right.
so I don't have to play with him.
Yeah, he said, so I don't have to play with him? Yes, you still have to play with your brother.
A little bit, for sure. It'll be fun though. It's the Vista cruise, and then you'll be on for Jubilee too. So
Yeah. You got 2 cruises coming up. That's big time.
one thing that's neat, I'll share this. Beckett started this with an old phone that we had when we went to Europe. He was into taking pictures, and he still is. Does a great job. But one rewarding thing for me was we got back from that trip, and it was months later, and I was looking through his pictures, and it was neat to see his trip through
From his
his eyes
perspective.
and his perspective and what he chose to take pictures of.
Yeah.
You can imagine Pile High Gelato. Okay, and I'm taking all these, trying to take pristine pictures of the landscape and all this. And it's
His
neat to
pictures
see.
were good, though.
They
I saw them on your phone.
They were great. And so just an idea for those of you who travel with kids, give them some sort of camera, disposable camera if you want to, or whatever,
Yeah.
old phone.
Did you take a picture of that right there behind us? Something like that?
The Colosseum,
Yeah, the Coliseum.
Where's the Coliseum at?
it's in Rome, Italy.
It is.
Yeah, there you go.
It is. He's a traveler for sure. And one day I've told him this will be his if he wants it. He can
Oh, can you
take it over, take the baton and go.
Can you do the closing for us here in just a second? Okay. All right. Close
Tell
us out there.
everybody Happy 4th of July. Most definitely spend some time, hopefully away from work, with family and friends, and fireworks maybe.
Ooh, fireworks.
But have a great 4th of July. Celebrate freedom, of course, as well. We appreciate you guys, as always, letting us into your homes and trusting us with daily cruise news, with cruise experiences, trusting us with your vacations and travel. We are working now through when we leave. We'll work some even while we're away. That's the nature of the
working
business.
on the cruise ship.
Thank you very much, Sarah, for that super chat. We
Oh,
appreciate
there you
that. If you need help booking your cruise, if you just booked your cruise and want to transfer it to us, we would love to help you. Amanda's doing this full time now.
Come on, email me.
Email us. The email's in the description of the video, but it's travel@bookislandtime.com. Beckett, I will let you sign us off.
Right here on Island Time.